What's up, everyone? Solo TCG here with another video, this time on OP08.5 Uta. I know I said I'd be making some OP07 content, but cut me some slack. I really like OP08, okay? It's really fun, especially OP8.5 with all these new structure decks that are coming out, which Uta's getting her second structure deck, but I love Uta. It's my favorite leader in the entire game. It actually made me like Uta a lot, and it's the reason I started loving One Piece so much, the card game. I've watched the show forever now. But pretty much with the new structure deck, what we're getting is this blocker Uta, this Katakuri, this Shanks, and Luffy. But the big deal here is, like, this Luffy is just to replace the Mihawks I had before as new 2Ks. This replaces Usopp because it's a 3-drop that can become a 6K pretty easily, actually. And this replaces Zoro, which at first I wasn't too sure about because I lost 1K counters. But this card is just way too strong not to play. Because you can bounce Arrested Dawn around by trashing a film card. And spoiler alert, you're going to have a ton of film cards in your hand. Because with leader ability, Dawn ×1 when attacking, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a film card, keep it. This is a 100% film deck. You're going to be getting a film card every single turn. And I'm willing to say sayonara to ACOS Kid because of this. Now, a lot of people still think ACOS Kid belongs in this deck. Personally, I've never ran ACOS Kid in print. At first, I never did it because I never had him. He's very expensive, and I just didn't want to buy him. I ran Dofi instead. But second of all, even with Dofi and Mihawk and my other cards, I have such bad luck. I always bottom decked them. I had 3 to 4 Dofis in my deck at all times, and most of them would end up at the bottom of my deck. I just had that bad of luck, and it made the deck feel really bad. If you bottom deck with leader ability twice, it feels super bad, and your curve goes super bad because if your hand size with Uta is really small, you're not gonna win. What you want to do is flood the board, have a huge hand size, counter out of a lot of stuff, and swing incredibly wide, and build up as many I'm Invincibles in hand as you can to swing insanely wide for when they have like 2 life. It's incredibly addicting. I play Uta incredibly aggressive, different than anybody has ever played Uta, I've noticed. And I've taken Uta at every single tournament I ever did. Now I've never done any regionals, but you know, I went to a con, MomoCon in Atlanta, Georgia this year, and I got 4th out of 68 with Uta, and that was a ACOS Kidless Uta in EB01 meta. So I feel more comfortable with Uta than I do any other deck, which is why this isn't necessarily a deck breakdown. I want to do a deck breakdown when I actually get to the meta and playing in print, because this may not be it for sure. But I really love the addition of this new 9-cost Shanks. It can remove anything rested. 10 cost Big Mom, 8 cost Kid. It can remove anything, and it's a 11K swing every turn, which makes those wide swings all the better. Before we get into the games, if you can pick, this leader loves to go second, because if you think about it, you want to play Luffy on curve, and if you play Luffy on curve going first, you can't leader ability and get an extra card. If you play Luffy on curve going second, you can use ability to get a card and then use the rest of your Dawn to play Luffy into what I prefer to do, Uta. A lot of people like Luffy into Brook into one of the 3 costs, but I like to Brook as soon as I can into one of the 3 costs, and then always Luffy into Uta. It's not as wide of a body spread, but it's a more consistent one in my mind. Now, if you can pull off Luffy into Brook into Uta 3 costs when you need to, it's still very strong. But this is the deck list I'm going with so far. I love it. It's so much fun. Let's play some games, shall we? All right, let's go up against an Iceburg. This is interesting, a fun matchup, and I'm gonna keep it because it's a fun matchup. So in this starter hand, I'm gonna end up mulliganing because I don't really have a consistent early play. Now I love to see Blueno. He chose to go first, which is perfect. I'm just gonna drop a Blueno and pass turn. This is a super funny deck because he can attack, and you have to rest him to use the ability. So the funny thing is when you have 10 cost Doflamingo, and then you make him unable to use clear board or make board unattackable. What am I saying? You freeze board and then you freeze a leader, and it's just incredibly funny. So on this hand, I could, let's see, I think I'm gonna swing just 6 leads, see if we can pull a 3 cost. We can't. We'll drop another Blueno. So I like to organize my 2Ks into the left part just so I know where they are. He's gonna take, and we're gonna drop another Blueno and pass turn. Next turn, I think we drop an Uta, the 4 cost. Now, Blino, a lot of people are taking him out. I love the guy. Even if he gets removed because he's a 2-cost blocker. You just use him as counter. He's just the GOAT, man. Look at him. You want to take him out of your deck? Come on. You know. No, you don't. Come on. Look at it. So we're building up a board here. Just a pretty basic old Iceburg. I think that's pretty cool. On -1, play a 5-cost. He's got a really, really wide board. He got rid of a Blino. I can't believe this. I always love to take the first. Ooh, hold on. On -1, this character gains banished during this turn. Did he do that? I didn't notice. Kaku's attacking. I don't think so. Okay, I didn't think so. That was risky though. I wasn't paying close attention. I'm glad he didn't. That'd have been bad. We already have an I'm invincible too, so that's really good. So with Iceburg, if you clear a board, you really kind of can't lose. That's kind of the name of the game. So right now, some would consider this bricking. We have a ton of 2Ks. We have almost all 4 of our Luffy 2Ks. So we need 4 set aside for Uta. But let's drop 7 right over here. Any blockers up at Kaku. We'll draw Brook. Save Brook for when we finally have a 3-cost. And he'll have to either use counter or get rid of him. One of the two. Okay. Use counter, that's fine. We will drop Uta and pass turn. So far, we kind of built up for mid-range to play down the Brook into other things. We are kind of bricking. It's kind of weird that we haven't seen any 3-costs yet. But, I mean, once we get to 9-cost, I mean, we'll be able to start KOing and stuff pretty easy. But we want to be able to keep the aggression up. I also added a new Nami in. Nami does kind of become a brick in late game, in my opinion. But if you can keep Nami on board, it's devastating in this deck. We'll see what he does. Mr. Pirate 16214. What you got? Been an accurate name. Iceberg's not a pirate. Queen. Bleh. That's okay with me. Blino, no! Ayo. Oh. You're doing that. Well, my Blinos are getting destroyed by you, so you need to start attacking me, buddy, so I can start killing your board. The sooner the better. I can start using a lot of counter, though. And I don't care to take damage, either. He's gonna have to do something, though, first. Come on, Ice Pops. Let's go, buddy. There we go. We'll take this. Okay, I was actually kind of wanting a Luffy, so if we get a 3-cost, we're kind of cooking. I wouldn't like to take another bit of damage. I'm gonna block and 2K that. And then he'll throw this out, and I'll just 2K it. No, sir. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we have 8 Dawn. We can swing into there. Pull out another Luffy. We really didn't need that, but here's what it is. Is he going to drop yet another 2K for that? At least next turn we can start finally swinging wide. So we actually are doing the Luffy Brook 3-cost. It's just the way my hand built up this game. Luffy Brook 3-cost. So the way Katakuri works is if you have 6 rested cards, it gains plus 2,000 power, which is, I thought would be harder to get off, but really not that bad. Not at all. We do have some good blockers up. We do get a kid out on board. I don't know if he runs Sovereignty. That could kind of screw up the blocker game we have going on, but I mean, he can't play it this turn because he only has 4 Dawn left up. But we will see what happens. His hand is getting a lot smaller. Next turn, we will be at 10 Dawn, so we can drop a Shanks, which I think we will, actually. Drop a Shanks on something. Now, what? Okay, KO up to one of your opponent's 4-cost characters, so Uta's going bye-bye. Yeah. I don't know who will KO with Shanks, but we have to KO somebody. Probably Kaku. Is he gonna do the Dawn minus? Yeah, so we're gonna block in 2K because we don't want Luffy to go. We have enough counter to get out of stuff. We should be okay. But we will Shanks him away. I hate to do that, man. That sucks. That feels really bad. That felt really bad to do. But it should be okay. Let's attack 6 into... add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. Attack 6 right here. We'll draw an Uta. That's fine with me. Then we go pretty aggressive with these two. See what he does. Gonna counter. We will do this, and then we'll attack right here. Then we'll leave these two up. Now we will have to start taking a bit of damage. I don't care to sack Katakuri, but we do need to start taking some damage because we need to build our hand back up. He has an incredibly small hand size, so far this should have been a really easy matchup, but I kind of bricked a little bit. I had way too many 2Ks in my hand at first, and I didn't see nearly enough of my bodies. But it's okay. It's really easy to save your position in Uta. It's really not that hard. He's not going to attack with his blockers, I don't believe, so I think we're only going to get hit by with 1 attack this turn. Which I'm tempted, if he just goes 6 into 6, I'm tempted to save that. Is this going into me, or is it going into Katakuri? Yeah, you have at it, bud. 4 Dawn up. What's going to happen for 4 Dawn? Not going to be anything with Polly again. Queen's gonna attack. Dude, you sure? What? Okay. You got it. Okay, let's go ahead and peek. We can grab a backlight and KO Queen. Do that. And then we'll play out Nami, use on play. Do we want to grab Shanks for next turn, or do we need to get some counter? Probably need to grab some counter, right? Yeah, let's grab some counter. Because we really don't have any. All right, so let's go ahead and swing 6 right here. Grab another backlight. We can backlight him if he KOs, or KOs if he counters. Let's just backlight him. Then we'll swing 11 into face, and then we'll swing 6 into face. Okay, and we're getting set up to. The only problem is that he has a lot of blockers up. We could easily go for a win next turn if he didn't have 2 blockers up. See what he does. Again, I think the biggest thing that hurts leaders like this is that they can't attack. Not being able to attack with your leader feels bad. Except for Vegapunk. Vegapunk seems amazing. It seems so fun. Also, notice the difference in times. 10.5 minutes, 15 minutes borderline. I don't know if that means he plays too slow or I'm just incredibly way too fast. Probably the latter. I do have 1 I'm invincible up. 1 blocker only. I kind of wish I had another one. I did kind of luck out getting both of my backlights right there pretty close together. Let's see. Play up to 1 5-cost water 7 character other than Bluno from your trash. And Nami, go bye-bye. He can still only attack with... unless he attacks with his blockers. I mean, if he wants to attack with his blockers, be my guest. You got rid of Brooke? Oh. Interesting choice. All right. I don't really get that, but go off, King. 5K into me. We'll take that. Get a 2K. Kind of needed that. Let's see if he attacks with his blockers. He could stack a bunch of Dawn and swing into Shanks. Another one? Oh no, I forgot he didn't use leader ability yet. Well, that kind of sucks. These polys are kicking my butt right now. This might actually be a loss. I'm gonna have to cheat out some blockers here. I'm gonna have to counter this for sure. Ooh, hold up. I can get to, well, I can block right here in 2K. Doy. If he attacks with this other blocker, I think we can go for win. Okay, I was about to say, hold on, can I go for win anyway? Attack right here. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if this actually works. So let's put on, we need 3 for I'm invincible. Then we go 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only need to probably go 10 and 10. So let's swing 9, 11. He did leave 2 Dawn up, which makes me think actually now he probably has an event to get out of it. Okay. Let's swing 11. Okay. And let's see if this works. And if it doesn't, I kind of give him game. Kind of hope dude's bricking. All right, let's see. I could have blocked up, but this is more interesting for the video if it's a win. Yeah, here it is. No, hey! Dude, that's why it's so fun. Uta's so fun. You just be like, well, I'm invincible and I have enough body, so just swing incredibly wide and win the game. That's Uta in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play us another game. Going up against Katakuri. So, that last game, looking back, it's like, it was kind of messy. I didn't have a ton of stuff to do on curve, but this game's looking better. I have 2 of my Brooks already, and I have Blino to go again. The only thing he could really do against Blino is Gidatsu, and I don't know if he wants to waste a Gidatsu on a Blino. I mean, go off King if you want to. So, I think we'll be fine. All right, so this is game 2 against Katakuri. Everyone knows what Katakuri does now at this point, I'm sure. All right, so let's always new Genesis. I'd rather have another blocker, and then we can deploy and in turn have a blocker on field ready to go. Next turn we can play down Uta and attack with leader. Again, that's why it's always so good. You have a lot of odd number costs in this deck. That's why it's such a good idea to attack on curve. And I'm gonna fish for another 3 cost actually. Maybe this is one. No, it's 7 cost. So I can brook the turn after, and this is perfect. So I can brook the turn after. This turn I attack 6, draw and God, now I'm getting a lot of brooks. Draw and play a blocker, and then next turn on that curve I can draw with leader ability and then play brook into a Katakuri. So that way you're flooding a lot more consistently. You're flooding more consistently instead of using all of your Dawn to do a lot in one turn and not getting any benefit off the leader ability. In the long run, that'll benefit you a whole lot more. Now this is kind of Gidatsu bait. Look at me go! And then we can literally just want to use what am I trying to say? Use one of our million brooks for that. Now you do have to be careful of the 10 mom spam coming soon to a store near you. Okay, so we can play Brook this turn on Katakuri, which is going to be good. We actually just got our first 2K. That's a little concerning. So we can actually throw 7 at his way this time. He'll probably take. I don't imagine he doesn't want to. Cool. So you just want to be incredibly, because he is just gonna, no! He is just gonna be incredibly aggressive with the 10 moms. So it is to your benefit to just be incredibly aggressive. Like, he drops 10 mom, hopefully you have a Shanks. Maybe you block it and then you kill it next turn, I don't know. But if he heals, oh my gosh, dude, it's the same song, same rhyme. Attack on Gidatsu, dude. Killing me here, Smalls. I'm gonna take a hit so you can't do that anymore. And then we'll obviously counter out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 1 Probably 2K so I can undo another Brook Gidatsu. Actually, no, I can do a Luffy Brook Gidatsu. What? Katakuri this turn now. And I can actually New Genesis if I can grab a I'm Invincible. I think at this point I need to grab a 2K. We're running short on them. We are at 7 non. We're going to be swinging face a lot. We need to get through. We need to rush him down. Then we Luffy, Brook, Katakuri. Oh, hold on. Attack. You're going to 2K again? What's your play here, buddy? Come on. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. You counter it or you don't. Yoo-hoo! Okay. He's killing his hand size, which is gonna help us in the long run. Nami, good lord, he just keeps removing things. Is yellow the new removal? My lord. Then we're gonna search. Charlotte, Linlin, 10 drop. So next turn it starts, people. Let's just 2K save that. Do this in 1K. And I'll probably swing 7 into. Let's 2K it. I mean, heck fire, man. Swing wide. Why not? Let's use the whole hand. How do I want to play this out? Should probably start going for these guys. Cool. Then we swing 5 at lead. Nine drop Shanks, kill here. 6 at lead. So he doesn't have any blockers. He'll have 3 life next turn. We go for game, for sure. He's gonna 10 mom right here. We go for game next turn for sure, I think. He'll have 3 life and no blockers. Gidatsu, really? Okay. Kind of interesting. I didn't expect that. We gotta let him do that. Can't swing as wide as I want to now. Man, he got really lucky with his Gidatsu pulls, huh? Fun fact, my most unlucky matchup in Uta is Katakuri. Both of the tournaments I went X1. I only lost 1 game, and both of them have been on a round 1 Katakuri. Can I pull an I'm Invincible? Dang it, dude. I'm gonna need a 2K. Sorry, Nami. I mean, do we just get him down? And then we drop here and here. Get him to 0 life. And then go for game next turn? I mean, I wasn't going to do that anyway, so he's wasted a 2K. He has a lot of cards in hand. I think guaranteed he's doing 10 mom now. I mean, did he have 10 don last turn? He might not have, now that I think about it, because I judged him hardcore for not playing 10 mom. But I think 10 mom's time is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. Which then he can swing right here, here, and here, and we just take hits and then block off with a Bolino eventually. I think he knows he's doomed. I mean, we could see a 4th Gidatsu. It could happen. I figured. So 10 mom is good unless you aggro them down because he only healed by 1. And we're going to swing so incredibly wide next turn and just completely win. So let's see. He can attack here, here, and here. We block or counter. We counter. And then we block here. I mean, I could have taken it and maybe got another I'm Invincible, but tis what it is at this point. So, first thing we do, 7. 11. Then we put everything but 3 on. Swing, and then I'm invincible. It was guaranteed though. I clicked main menu way too fast, clicking to attack. That's the power of Uta, ladies and gentlemen. I like aggro Uta. It looked very devastating there for a little while, but if you have 1 I'm invincible in hand, it's literally all you need to win a game. Like, it's so cheeky. If you see an Uta stack all but 3, you're like, okay, fine, and you win. It's my favorite deck in the game. A lot of people probably don't agree with how I play it, but I think it is amazing. I think it's almost definitive. I love it so much. If you like watching these videos, by the way, follow me on Twitch at Soloist TV. I stream all the time. All the time I stream One Piece cards. Come follow me. And while you're here, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we've been getting a lot of traction here lately, and I really appreciate that. That Kaido video kind of popped off. We kind of got a Kaido cult going on here. But follow and subscribe, or like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment. Love you all. Thank you so much for supporting, and more One Piece to come in the future. Thank you very much. See you. I don't know how to end these videos, so I'm just going to do it like Moist Critical. That's it. Later.